Hi guys, I'm Elisa and this is my twin Matt, and we're going to do the 90s Kids survey tag that was started by Joey Graceffa and Miss Glamorazzi.
Never heard of it, but
No.
I'm stoked about it.
Because we're 90s kids and we're proud. Yeah. Favorite Disney Channel original movie? There were so many good
Alright.
All of the good ones came from the 90s.
I think the first one that comes to my head is Brink, obviously.
Brink. Oh,
because I'm a
so
dude.
Cool.
I'm a dude and I was into that stuff.
And rollerblades were like...
Exactly, like I used to
jam.
blade. That used to be the thing, you know?
Yeah. Xenon, I think, is my favorite.
Xenon, that one was a good
That was like... It was
Dude.
the coolest. It was...
That was like this is where I want to be.
It was
like
revolutionary.
at the time being, because
Yeah.
it was like what, year 2012, which was like last year.
They probably thought that this was what that was.
And
gonna
we
be
were
like.
living in space. It's like no, but it's still so cool. It's like, dude, I want to be in space eating space
Yep.
lunch and doing
That-
space things.
That and my
And Protozoa was super cool. too.
Protozoa.
Like his hair.
But they changed him in the third one. They changed the actor.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about the third one.
We won't talk. The third one is an unmentionable.
No, it's
But that and My Date with the President's Daughter.
dude, and you know what? I recently watched that movie with my roommate and put together that the kid is Matt Camden from Seventh Heaven.
Oh my God!
Dude,
I recently saw the girl in a movie called Keith with Jesse McCartney.
It's weird seeing them. And she's like, holy crap!
You were in another movie other than my favorite. All right, next question. Favorite music artist?
Oh God.
I wasn't really mainstream.
Yeah, no.
Like my first cassette tape was Zoe Girl, so.
I think my first cassette tape was a band called Petra.
Petra.
Like 90s hair band.
90s. More like
Which
80s
is,
hair
well,
band.
it's like, well, yeah, but it wasn't in the 80s. They're
Yeah.
still trying to keep it around.
They did a good
somehow.
job of it too. I think they're still around actually.
God.
Shh, we're filming a video.
Be quiet. Let's see. Who else was good though in the 90s? Stephen Curtis Chapman was cool.
Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Like we grew up in like a Southern Christian household, so
Yeah,
all of
so
our like 90s
they're all
music
Christian.
influences were like Stephen Curtis Chapman and Carmen.
Carmen.
God.
Oh God.
Dude, he's on tour again.
I know. He has cancer.
That's so sad. I almost made a dying joke about it, and then I realized that he did it because he had cancer, and I was like, wow, I'm a horrible person.
Never mind. Go to his Kickstarter page and donate to him. If you
Yeah,
feel
but there's
bad.
always cool stuff like at a skating rink, like
Oh my
Britney
gosh,
Spears.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears is still around.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls, dude. Watching their music videos now is like, why were they so popular? They weren't good,
Dude.
and they couldn't
They were
dance.
freaky.
They weren't even good looking. Like I look at them now and I'm like, you are all ugly, and you can't dance and you can't sing. I'm sorry.
They
If
were
you try to do that stuff
weird.
now,
Scary Spice.
God forbid. God forbid.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Favorite Nick Jr. show.
I don't think I ever watched Nick Jr.
You loved the world. The Busy World of Richard Scarry. I think is what it was called.
Oh, that was Nick Jr.
And there was like a worm and an apple.
Yeah, but dude, it's a worm in an apple. Okay, I didn't even know that was Nick
And there was
Jr.
like a fox called Mr. Fix-It or something.
Yeah, there's so many weird elements of that. I kind of want to watch it again and see if there's anything subliminal.
I bet it's.
Rugrats. Okay, can we just?
Rugrats.
Oh no, that wasn't on
No,
Nick
that's
Jr.
Disney.
Damn it.
And there's like, was Out of the Box Nick Jr.?
I think
Bear
so.
in the Big Blue House or Reading
Bear in the
Rainbow.
Big Blue House was. I don't.
I
Remember.
think Reading Rainbow was
See,
CBS.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really got into. Okay, but apparently Busy World of Richard Scarry. I don't really have anyone. If you want to say
The
anything about
Face?
this.
Does Face count?
Face.
It wasn't a
Okay,
show,
Can we
but-
just not talk about their shows and just talk about Face? Because Face was cool.
Face made it.
If you don't like Face, turn
You're
this
not
off.
a 90s kid. If you don't like Face, you're not a 90s kid.
If you don't even know what Face is, you're too young
And
for me
deprived.
to hang out with.
Anyway, favorite candy?
Wait, can we have a brain twin moment?
Baby bottle pops. Baby bottle pops.
Dude,
Yeah.
I didn't even say this. When we were reading the questions before, I did not discuss this at all.
We did not rehearse this part.
And I was literally
That was
like,
a literal brain twin moment.
brain twin. Dude, and you sang the theme song too. That's
Of
awesome.
course, because that was the coolest
Dude,
candy.
Baby
I
Bottle.
remember.
How revolutionary is it to stick a lollipop into like
sugar.
Kool-Aid mix
Yeah.
and then eat it? Like who wouldn't
And
eat
the
that?
theme song is so catchy.
And it's a freaking baby bottle, so it's like,
Yeah. Why were baby bottles so popular?
yeah, and that like ring
We
pops
had like
too.
yeah. Why were these anyway? I remember like the coolest kids would buy the baby bottle pop
And
candies
fill it
from
with water.
from the skating rink. Anytime we went to the skating rink, all the coolest kids got baby bottle pops.
And they would fill the bottom with water.
With water. Which was
is
actually
basically
really
Kool-Aid.
good. It actually tastes really good.
It's basically instant Kool-Aid.
Pretty much, only a little bit more sugar.
Okay, so baby bottle pops.
Baby bottle
easy.
pops. I want to mention what was those little like balls with what's in the
Wonder Balls! Dude, yes, because those were always on TV.
One, and I still never had one.
Dude, that's so sad, because I have.
Oh, I wonder what's in the Wonder Ball.
Dude,
I never
right?
found out.
You still know.
I don't know what's in the Wonder Ball.
But you still wonder. You know the song and you just sing it at night.
I know, they show the commercials of what's in them and you still wondered what's in them.
No, it's just like, oh yeah, there's candy and prizes. It's like, oh my god, what could
wonder what's
possibly
in
be
here.
in it? It's chocolate with a big gaping hole in the middle. What could be in here? Now they should do something like cool for kids that are our age.
They should. They don't though. They have
like
they have candy
adult Wonder
lightsabers.
Balls.
Moving on. Favorite game, and I think this could
Is
be
this
any
any
game.
kind of game?
Any game, a board game or a non-board game.
There was this game that we played, I don't know what it was called, but one person stands in the middle, and this is things in the 90s, just so you know, kids that aren't growing up in the 90s and were deprived from all the fun things in life. There's a time where fun didn't have to be safe. Getting hurt was acceptable if you were having fun.
You know, you
okay?
learn from falling down.
And then now there's safe playgrounds, and now people put rubber things on their coffee tables, and
Which, by the way,
nothing,
looks really tacky.
everything is safe. So anyways, there's this game that we played that was so unsafe, and it was
it
one
with the
person,
ball that went around?
one person would stand in the middle with like a big long rope,
And
and
a
they would
plastic bag at the
put
end.
a kickball in a like plastic Walmart bag or something,
Kickball was so
and then they
much
would tie the rope through the handles, so you basically had a swinging ball. And what would happen is they would stand in the middle, and there would be people surrounding them, and they would swing the ball around the ground,
And you had
and
to jump.
as the ball came around, you had to jump over it. And that was the
fun.
game. And in order to get out, it like latches onto your ankle and slams you into the ground while you're jumping because you're trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
And you would jump up, get caught, and then you slam onto the ground.
Face plant.
And then you're out in the emergency room.
I feel like our generation had much better reflexes.
Right?
growing
It's
up
like
with games
now,
that.
like, dude, if something falls off the top shelf or something, I'm just
I
like,
know.
got it. Something
Alright.
ever comes at my feet, I will jump. And I will not get out.
My favorite game, I don't know. I liked that paper game where you like wrote different like careers and a house.
MASH.
And then you like did a
It was
swirl.
like mansion, apartment,
Yeah.
shack, house.
And then you
do the
picked
swirl,
like pets and like salaries and jobs and you did
and
like
like
a swirl.
a spouse of
Yeah,
sorts.
and stuff about, and like there was always one that you didn't want to get. Like,
yeah, like why would you
$0.
ever put one that you didn't want to get on there? Because then you might get it.
Because that's what made it exciting.
I know, but it's
If
also
there's no
stupid.
risk, it's not fun. As we just demonstrated with the game that you like. If there's no risk, it's not fun.
But still, try to be safe when
Board
you do
games though.
things.
Favorite board game?
Board game. Oh, is that board games?
No, but I just want to mention board games.
Board games.
There was Sorry
It's
and Trouble,
cliche
which
to
were
say
very-
like Candyland, but I would say my favorite.
Candyland's timeless.
Candyland's timeless, but I wasn't really. into it.
Me neither.
It was just like one of those games where like you'd play it because it's like, whoa, it's Candyland.
I know, there was like the graphics on it were so cool.
Yeah, but it's just like whatever.
There's
Really
does
know.
Hungry Hippos count?
Hungry Hippos. I think that counts as a board.
Guess Who? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I would go with. I would put my money on Guess Who for
Guess
favorite
Who,
board
that
game.
was
Because that was
fun.
a fun one.
That was fun.
Because then you always just lie to your friends.
Nope,
like,
I don't have
you
a big
lost.
nose. I don't have a mustache.
And it's like they're all down. Which is it?
Lies!
That was a good one.
Okay, favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy?
Ooh.
There were a lot of those.
Ah, dude. Remember
Teeny
when
Beanie Babies?
those were cool?
People went crazy over those.
People
Old
kind
ladies.
of went insane.
Thought that they would be like worth fortunes.
And where are Beanie Babies right now? I don't see anybody's
worth
like college
fortunes.
fund being paid for with Beanie Babies.
Nope.
No, what was it? That like action figure guy. It wasn't a G.I. Joe, but he was kind of like a G.I. Joe. What was his name?
Was it a Transformer?
Yeah. No. It was just a dude with like super cool like gadgets and stuff. Like he would rappel and he had like not a wingsuit. Well, actually, no, he did have like a wingsuit type thing. That was before wingsuits were actually a real thing.
I keep wanting to say Johnny Bravo, and that's not.
No,
it.
it's like Andy. I want to say it began with an A. It was like Adventure Andy. Anyways, I liked
no
him.
idea.
I liked him. He was cool. He was like yellow and blue. God, what was his name?
I vaguely remember
Remember
that,
that?
but I never got those. I don't think.
No, I did though.
I like
'Cause
the Barbie.
It was one of those times where it was like Barbie for girls and then
Like the
for
male
dudes.
version of Barbie for
Yeah,
boys.
exactly. But
Yeah.
he was cool.
I don't know.
I think that was definitely my favorite though. That
liked-
and whenever they were doing cool Hot Wheels cars.
I liked when they had the
course
the
Hot
the power rocket power tech decks.
Oh, dude, those were cool.
Those were fun.
Those were cool, and it came with a little ramp too.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were cool.
I honestly I like the
But
TV
if you
movies.
ever got caught with one of those, it was like you're too cheap to actually have a tech deck. What? You got yours from
Lame.
McDonald's?
I thought they were
Sucker.
cool. Anyway, next question. 90s crush. Your 90s crush.
All right.
And I
I'm
don't
going.
know- I
I'm
don't
going
know
to
if-
mouth the words to you, and she's going to say what it is.
What am I?
Yeah.
I'm
All right. All right. Who is
Wait.
my 90s crush?
Wait. I don't know if we're talking about celebrities or real people.
Oh, celebrities.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't even remember her name. I can see her face. And she's blonde.
Their name.
Huh?
Twins.
Twins? Oh! Oh! Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
There we go.
That's right. I forgot about them. How can you
Yeah.
forget about that?
I have like a picture of them in my wallet. Why did I have a wallet? Because I was a
You
child.
had no money.
I know, but I would.
Or
I think,
identification.
I think the wallet was to protect the picture of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, so I would have it with me at all times.
And no one would know.
Yeah, it was weird.
I didn't really have a celebrity crush. Did I?
I guess like for normal people crushes, there's this girl. Actually, there's a lot, man. I was a lover. Dude, I was a
player.
ladies' man when I was a child.
You were such a flirt. You wrote like love poems and everything.
All right, we're not gonna put this on YouTube.
Sure we are.
So,
We're not
anyways,
mentioning names. I remember stealing the stickers off of your love poems.
Okay, what's the next question?
Anyway, I didn't answer it yet. I don't know. I liked just like regular people more than celebrities. I wasn't really into celebrities. Although Jesse McCartney was kind of cute. Still kind of cute.
Did you like any celebrities?
I think I did.
I'm trying to remember.
I did, but not until after like the 90s. When I got a little
Yeah.
older. I was a little bit young for me.
Yeah, that's true.
You started young.
What can I say?
Favorite clothing store.
Hmm.
We didn't really shop much.
No, but I think the big thing in our school was Gap.
Gap. Limited 2 was pretty popular for girls.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They don't have anything for boys at Limited 2.
I don't even think they exist anymore.
No, they do, but it's called something else.
Okay. Yeah, that was kind of a cool thing. Gap.
Gap.
Yes, was a pretty cool thing. That was like before, like Aeropostale and Hollister and stuff became
An
big.
American Eagle.
I don't even know if they were around in the
preppy
90s,
stores.
but it was definitely not something that
Yeah.
we were never like. Maybe it was just also cultural differences growing up in Florida.
Or age differences. Like maybe that's more like a teenager
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, it could be like a. more
We weren't
adult
teenagers
thing.
in the 90s.
No.
Alright, last question. What would you watch when you got home from school on TV?
All right, see if you can read my brain on this one again.
I don't wanna.
What was my favorite thing? Like, who could I have identified with?
Skateboard? No. Tony Hawk?
Okay,
Didn't
Tony
have a
Hawk
TV
didn't
show,
have a TV
but
show.
okay, skateboarding. But I don't remember the names of any shows that involved skateboarding.
Rocket Power.
Oh, Rocket Power. That's right.
Rocket Power.
That's
Which I've
right.
been watching installments of Rocket Power on my break at work.
Have
recently.
you?
I have, because there's a YouTube channel that's got all of the Rocket Power episodes on it.
That's amazing.
I found it and it's awesome. And Rocket Power was the coolest
It was.
ever.
I can't even think of anything that would top Rocket Power right now.
Yeah, right? Like, 'cause think about it. When you
Rocket
get
Power
home from
was, like, the
school,
coolest.
you watch the lives of Otto and Reggie and Twister and Sam, but no one likes him. Like, yo, you're just like, dude, it's like you're putting yourself in their situation, so it's like, oh, I'm no longer just some punk-ass kid coming home from a private school. I am
Right.
them.
Living in
I am
Hawaii.
them right now.
Living in Hawaii.
I'm gonna go surf after this.
on my rollerblades.
Yeah.
Not surfing with rollerblades.
I'm gonna rollerblade to the beach and then surf. How logical is that? Because your feet are gonna be wet and sandy when you put your skates back on. But they do it anyways, so
maybe they're used to it. So yeah, that's it for this half installment. There's 9 more questions that I'll either do with him or find someone else to do it with. So yeah, hope you guys liked it, and this was fun. And
someone just texted me saying that they love the 90s.
Who is it? Is it somebody I know? Maybe they can finish it with me.
No, it was Heather.
Oh, I should do it with Heather.
That's what she said.
Wait, there's a little more. All done. Blue's Clues is next.